Good evening, Akim, wherever you are in this great world of ours, on the globe of ours. I promised to introduce this psalm to you. If you've seen my previous, my most recent posting video that I shared, prayer of Manasseh. Now, the purpose of this prayer, of this psalm, is to show you um, psalms that are hidden away. Now, Psalm 151 to 155 is about David and about Israel. That Psalms is more focused on Israel. Like that Psalms talks about Israel in such a way that you will know that the Psalm is addressed to a nation of people, to a people. So now, if I by the time I finish with this Psalm, you will know that this Psalm is written about a people's experience, what they're going through, what their lives, and the God of the Bible is the God of these people, Jacob, God of Israel. God's surname, Jacob, Israel. And Israel is the father of 12 sons, the patriarchs, the father of 12 sons, the 12 tribes, which make up the nation of Israel. Israel are a people, and these people are also refers to the church. They are refers to as the congregation of God, the host of power of Zion. They are the church. The Bible is a Bible of Israel. The Bible means compilation of books. So our father don't refer to it as Bible, they refer to it as scriptures or the reading word or oracle. Our father refers to it as the oracle, the words of our fathers. Unfortunately, most, like the Roman Catholic, canonize 80 books. They take out some. The Anglican, the Church of England, they took out the Apocrypha, and they also took out the last five Psalms of the Bible. They gave us 150 Psalms. There are many Psalms in the Bible. You could say that if you read the prayer of Joseph, there's the prayer of Joseph. Where is it? It's not in our Bible. There is Baruch prayed, Ezra prayed, the songs that Miriam composed after they crossed the Red Sea. They call it this. They gave Moses the credit, but the song was composed by Miriam under prophetic influence, prophetic inspiration. That was a psalm. It should be in the Bible, but it is not. You will have to go to Old Testament in Exodus and Numbers to view this psalm that that Miriam composed, but they gave the credit to Moses. Moses also did prayers that was not canonized. Like they, like our heavenly Father gave them the power, gave them the dominion of the kingdom of this world, the dominion. When you see kingdom in the scriptures, it means dominion, it means rulership. So kingdom of heaven, kingdom of this world. And also when you see the word heaven, it depends on the context it is used in in ancient Hebrew. The heavens can mean the summit of power, the government. Government. Heaven can also mean rulership, kingdom, dominion. That's what heaven means in Paleo. So it depends on the context it is used in ancient Hebrew. It could mean the sky above us, the upper atmosphere, outside the earth, above the earth, the heaven of God. It could mean all that. But the context it is used in the scriptures mostly is government. Now, I am going to, without much rambling, I am going to read these Psalms to you. I'll first of all read it in English. Yahweh, I call unto you. Be attentive to me. I spread forth my hands towards thy holy dwelling. Incline thine ear and give me my request and my petition. Do not hold back from me. Build me up and do not cast me down. And do not abandon me before the wicked ones. Now, page 2. The rewards of evil may the judge of truth remove from me. Yahweh, do not condemn me according to my sins. For no one living is righteous before you. Yahweh, instruct me in your law and teach me your statutes, so many may hear of your deeds, and the nations honor your magnificence. Remember me, and do not forget me, and do not let me enter that which is too difficult for me. Page 3. The sins of my youth cast away from me, and my transgressions do not remember against me. Yahweh, purify me from my evil plague, and do not let it again turn back to me. Dry up its roots from me, and do not let its leaves bloom in me. Magnificent are you, Yahweh, hence complete my request from before you. To whom may I cry, and he will give to me? And man, what can their power add? From before you, Yahweh is my trust. From before you, Yahweh is my trust. I called Yahweh, and he answered me. And he healed my broken heart. I slumbered and slept. I dreamed. I nevertheless I was aroused. And you supported me, Yahweh, and I shall render thanks because Yahweh has delivered me. Now I shall behold, be ashamed. I trusted in you and shall not be ashamed. Give honor to Yahweh forever and ever. Save Israel, your elect one, and those of the house of Jacob, your chosen one. See, this is why they did not canonize this psalm, or the Anglican Protestant removed it. This is why. Because it's just too direct. This psalm is just too direct. So let me go and read the. Let me go to. I'll read the. I'll read it in Paleo Hebrew. Save Israel, your elect, and those of the house of Jacob, your chosen one. In case you are still arguing, you Christians, you are still arguing who is God's elect, who is God's chosen. The church is not a building, it's not an organization, and it's not a religion. The church is not a religion. They are a people, a race of people. They are people with flesh and blood. The sons of Jacob. Those are the people the power covenanted with. And the so-called New and the Old Testament is both for these people. They are both for these people. It belongs to them, to them and alone to them. Adanaya, Bakaraaya, Yahayaha, Yahaya, Yahaya. Sorry for that. Yahayaha. Sorry for that. Adanaya, Bakarahaya, Yahaya. I have a friend in school. When I schooled in Nigeria, I have a friend in school by the name Yahaya. Yahya. There's some guys called Yahaya. There's some guys called Yahya. Adanaya, Bakarahaya, Yahaya, Kashabawata, Laya, Anaha, Anaya, Parashayama, Anaha, Kapa, Nagada, Kadashaka, Mashakana, Hakashaya Baha, Anaya, Azanaka, Awa, Habaha, Anaha, Shaha Lataya, Awa, Bakashataya, Laha, Aka Ashaka, Bayana, Anaha, Banahaya, Awa, Laha, Tasha Laya Kanaya, Awa, Laha, Yatasha, Anaha, Nagadawa, Larasha Ai, Akahada, ones, chosen ones. Ashalamanayama Ra'ai Awalaya Hadayana Amatawa Gala Banaha Anaha Adanaya Laha Tarashaya Ainaya Laha Laha Samata Laya Ayana Kahada Kahayaha Yasha. This word Yasha, if you put A in front of it, Ayasha, that would be a man. That the same word is used. It is, he, she, they. Yeah. Tazadakama, Lapanayakama, Adanaya, Lamadaya, Atta, Hatawaraha, Wahawarata, Anaha, Atta, Mashapatayama, Aza, Rabawata, Awalaya, Shamai, Ata, Ma'aishanawa, Wagawaya, Awalaya, Hadara, Hata, Adayara, Adayarayama, Zakarata, Anaha, Walaha, Shakakaha, Anaha, Walaha, Aizabanaha, Anaha, Bawaha, Daya, Hayapalaha, Daya, Anaha, Kahata, Awata, Na Aiwaraya, Halahaha, Anaha, Wapasha Aya, Laha, Zakara, Nagadawa, Anaha, Yahawaha, Hata Harawa, Haza, Nagapa, Walaha, Aizabanaha, Aiwada, Shabawa, Allah, Anaha, Yakaharaba, Sharasha, Aza, Anaya, Walaha, Aizabanaha, Dalatawata, Hana Tazawa, Anaya, Adayarayama, Adanaya, Zaha, Tamayamata, Sha'alataya, Lapawayakama, Alaha, Awalaya, Anaya, Zahaikawa, Awaha, Abadaha, Natana, Anaya, Awa, Ayasha. You see that Yasha again. If you put that A in front of it, Aya, Wahayasha. See, I made a mistake. There's a repetition here. That wa in front of this word is the same thing as our, and so it's like I did a repetition and Ayasha. So bear in mind, those of you who are familiar with Paleo Hebrew, I made a mistake here, and and, and I don't want to be. You will know that I made a mistake. So bear in that, and there is a video and there's a record of me saying that I made a mistake there. Ayakala, Asha, Hanaha, Gabawaraha, Yawasapa, Mapanayakama, Adanaya, Kahasayataya, Batazara, Adanaya, Waya Amaraya. Waha, 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 Rapa Awata, Shabaraya, Laba, Anakaya, Namawa, Waha, Wahayasha, Naha, Kahalamataya, Akanda, Anakaya, Awata, Yahayara, Wa'a, Wahataha, Tahamataza, Anaya, Adanaya, Waya Shalaba, Tawadaha, Ashara, Adanaya, Natana, Anaya. You can see throughout there is no U, no O, no O, no E sound. Aza, Anaya, Awaha, Alawa, Anaha, Bawashaha, Anaya, Batakahataya, Ailayaka, Walaha, Hayaha, Bawashaha, Abaha, Hadarata, Laya, Adanaya, Lahailama, Wahaida, Yawasha Ai, Yashara Ala, Baka Ayara, Kahada, Wahala, Habayataha, Yahaikaba, Bakara, Baka Ayara, Kahada. Save Israel, your elect one, and those, if I put R in front of this, your elect one, and those of the house of Jacob, your chosen one. That's the title of the Psalms. So that is it. Just a prayer. Save Israel, your elect one. So this is a prayer of this is a prayer is his main request. His main request to the Almighty is here. In the beginning it says, "Hear my request, hear me, and grant me my request." What is his request? Save Israel, the elect one. It's a prayer of David. It's a prayer of David. So that's in a nutshell. That is a prayer. Um, um, for somebody, if you want to pray for Israel, that is that prayer there. And I want to include Psalm 9. I want to include Psalm 9. See, I have the Old Testament in Paleo Hebrew, so that is why I'm able to um, uh, transcribe this, uh, and I use the lexicon, Hebrew lexicon. I have it somewhere there, and so I'll use it to interpret and transcribe this thing. So you notice that the Psalms reads from right to left. That is how we write in the olden days. That is how it was originally. But since the Masoret and the Europeans uh, um, began ruling and taking over, we began to read from left to right. But try and get used to this thing. I mean, there's nothing to try. You just apply your mind to it, and you'll be able to follow it. You'll be able to. Um, so let me make it bigger. Yeah, this should be enough. It is 78. This should be enough. Now, I will give thanks to thee, Yahweh, with my whole heart. I will recount all thy marvelous works. I will be glad and rejoice in thee. I will sing praises to thy name, O thou most high. When my enemies are turned back. See, Do you see that in if I go to let me go to the Bible, I'll show you this. You're not see the way it is the way they interpret it in English when they oh man, I'm kind of find my words. Let me go to Psalm 9. Then this is Masoretic. This is modern Hebrew. The Masoretic, what do they call it? Assyrian script. This is the transliteration, and this is the Old English, the English, a son of David. I will praise thee, O Yahweh, O Yahweh. You can see that here they use they wrote Yahweh, Yahweh. They wrote Yahweh. You put A in front of the Y and you put A in front of the H. Already they've put A in front of the W, Yahweh. So now this is I think this is Jerusalem Bible, or I think this is Jerusalem Bible and with English. So this is Jerusalem Bible with English. I will praise thee, O Yahweh, with my whole heart. I will show forth all thy marvelous works. Now, I will be glad and rejoice in thee. I will sing praise to thy name when my enemies are turned back. See, but in my um, in my in my translation or in my transcript, this when my enemies are turned back was the second, and I turned back, and I turned is the beginning. Let me see. Let me show you. You can see I turned when my enemies are. See, you don't read when you are reading in the English on this. You don't read it straight like this. You read the meaning like you read it according to how it is laid out. According to how it is laid down. So this when my enemies can be here, can be at the end. So you have to read it. Sometimes it can be here, can be here. You have to read it how it is laid out. So that is why English cannot accurately convey Paleo Hebrew. That is why. And it does not carry power. But when you interpret, when you transcribe it like this, we are coming closer to it. The way our English is written, the power, the prayer, and the power of the words, we lost it in translation. This is the closest we come to reclaiming the Psalms. What I did here, yeah, and you have to apply your mind to retrain your mind to tell your mind this is it. You have to force your mind to get used to it. When my enemies, see, when my enemies, this when can be the third word here, and you have to read it from there. So, when my enemies are turned back, they shall fall and perish at their presence. For thou hast maintained my right and my cause. Thou sattest on the throne that judges right. Thou hast rebuked the heathen. Thou hast destroyed the wicked. For thou has put their name, and thou hast put, sorry, and thou hast destroyed the heathen, thou hast destroyed the wicked, and thou hast put out their name forever and ever. And thou enemy, and thou, O thou enemy, destructions are come to perpetual end. You see how it is. So you have to interpret it not straightforward or so. I just you have to read it as they lay out the Assyrian script. You have to lay it out. O thou enemy, destructions are come to a perpetual end, and thou hast destroyed cities. Their memorial is their memorial, and sorry, and thou hast destroyed many cities. Their memorial is perished with them. So it's just a matter of applying your mind to it. But I'm used to it a bit, but trying to tell people is a bit is making me, because when I'm reading it by myself alone, I read it fluently. But teaching people or telling people about it is a bit of a challenge right now. But yeah, but Yahweh forever shall endure. He had prepared his throne for judgment, and he shall judge the earth in righteousness. He shall minister judgment to the people in uprightness. Yahweh also will be a refuge for the oppressed, a refuge in times of trouble. For thou will put um, and they sorry and they that put and 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 they that know thy name will put their trust in thee, for thou hast not forsaken them that seek thee, Yahweh. Sing praises to Yahweh, who dwelleth in Zion. Declare among the people his works. When he maketh inquisition for blood, that is why I chose this psalm. When he maketh inquisition for blood, the ensign he remembered, he forgetteth not the cry of the poor. He forgetteth not the cry of the poor. Have mercy upon me, Yahweh. Consider my trouble of them that hate me. Thou that liftest me up from the gates of death. Mawata. From the gates of death. Mawata. Yeah. That I may show forth all thy praise in the gates of the daughter of Zion. I will rejoice in thy salvation. The heathens are sunk down in the pit they made. You see, this coronavirus, this trap they are setting, this vaccine and this forced vaccination, and they will support it by code of law. They will bring out this. They will roll out. They are already working on the amendment and the law. This they are meeting in the parliament in secret, and they are writing this law right as we speak. They are writing the law. So they will push out this vaccination by force of law, and by the force of the barrel of the gun. Now these are traps, and these are the temptation of Jacob. But if you know what the Bible says, they shall not succeed in the enterprise. Just as it seems that they are going to succeed, God will put a wrench in the works, and God is going to, and God, the host of heaven is going to step in, i.e., Yahweh and his angel. The heathens are sunk down in the pit they made, in the net which they hid, is their own foot taken. Yahweh is known by the judgment he executed in the work of his own hands. The wicked is ensnared. The wicked shall be turned into hell. All the heathens that forget the power. This apply to evil Israelites. The heathens, the writer of this psalm in those days was referring to Israelite over there. This applies to Israelite. And also because the wicked shall be turned into hell, all the heathens that forgot thy power. Now, the heathens, as in the natural heathens, the ones who are Gawayama, the true heathens, they never knew the power. The heathens that forsook the power, that means they know the power and they forsook the power. He's talking about Israelite here. For the needy shall not be perpetually forgotten. The expectation of the poor shall not perish forever. Arise, Yahweh, let none mortal men prevail. Let the heathen be judged in thy sight. Put, put them in fear, Yahweh, that the heathens may know that they are mere mortals. Salaha Pos. Amana, Bahashama, Yahawashai, Bahashama, Yahawashai. By the way, Amana is a title of Yahawashai, of Yahawashai. It's in Revelation. So this. I just want to introduce this Psalm 145, Psalm 9 in Paleo Hebrew, and to you folks out there. Now, my telecast, I am speaking to you as if you are Hebrew Israelite. I am not speaking to the heathens. If you are not Israelite, if you know you are not an Israelite, if you know that you do not fit the prophecy of an Israelite, your experience in life does not fit the prophecy of an Israelite, I am not talking to you. If you know your lineage did not come from Jacob, from the nutsack of Jacob. Seed is sperm, and it comes from your nutsack here. If you know your lineage does not come from Jacob, I am not speaking to you. This word does not pertain to you. No matter how you may scream or gnash your teeth at me, this is not talking to you. It's talking to people. From the beginning of the scriptures to the end, is talking about a people. Shalama, or some of you use like to say use shalawam. Shalawama. Shalawama. Akiam. Stay safe. And use the Psalms to pray. In the Psalms, you'll find prayer that are timely, that are like it's as if that they are for the hour. It's like if you read the Psalms, you say, "Wow, this is in the scriptures," and you will say, "Wow, how could they have known? How could they have known?" But the Psalms are timely; they are living, and some of the Psalms are for this hour. What hour? Hour of consummation. We are in the consummation period, in the consummation window. So these Psalms are living. I have Psalm 91 in Paleo Hebrew. I have 16. I have a lot of Psalms in Paleo Hebrew. So, and my old machine is that I have the software to write it in Paleo Hebrew back up. Um, it packed up. So anyway, I will not hold you any further. So stay safe, and I bless you in the name of our power, Yahweh, Allahayama, of our righteousness, Tazadakayama, of our righteousness. God bless. Stay safe. Bye.